Russian President Vladimir Putin is worried. The Russian economy is not performing well. This is a significant shift. For years, Putin presented Russia as a strong and stable power. He boasted about economic growth. He shrugged off Western sanctions. Now, the reality is different. Putin's concerns are evident in his recent speeches. He talks about the need for economic resilience. He calls for increased domestic production. This suggests a leader feeling the pressure. A weak economy could threaten Putin's grip on power. It could also limit his ability to project power abroad. A struggling Russia is less able to support military adventures. It is less able to provide for its allies. This economic vulnerability has not gone unnoticed in Washington. Former U.S. President Donald Trump is watching. He is considering another run for the presidency in 2026. And he is making his stance on Russia clear. Trump has hinted at imposing even tougher sanctions if he returns to the White House. This is a familiar playbook from Trump. He has long favored a confrontational approach to Russia. He sees sanctions as a way to weaken Putin. He also believes they will deter Russian aggression. Trump's tough talk likely resonates with some voters. These voters see Russia as a threat. They want a president who will stand up to Putin. However, the effectiveness of further sanctions is debatable. The Russian economy is facing serious challenges. Years of Western sanctions have taken their toll. The COVID-19 pandemic also hit Russia hard. The war in Ukraine has further isolated Russia from the global economy. These factors have led to slow economic growth in Russia. Inflation is also a problem for ordinary Russians. The ruble has weakened against other currencies. This makes imported goods more expensive. Despite these challenges, Russia is not on the verge of collapse. The country has significant reserves of oil and gas. These resources provide a lifeline for the Russian economy. However, the long-term outlook is uncertain. The combination of Putin's economic worries and Trump's sanctions threats creates a volatile situation. Relations between the United States and Russia are already at a low point. Further sanctions could push them to a new low. This would have serious implications for global security. The United States and Russia are both nuclear powers. Dialogue and cooperation are essential to managing the risks of conflict. However, finding common ground will be difficult. Both sides view the other with deep suspicion. The potential for miscalculation is high. The future of U.S.-Russia relations looks increasingly uncertain.